Hi, my name is Anthony Carlos, and the book I did was A Lesson Before Dying, and it takes place in Louisiana during the 1940s. So it has a lot of talks a lot about racism, and a quick overview of the character that we follow. His name is Grant Wiggins, and he's an African American male, and he lives and he's the only professor in the community. And with going back to the past a little bit, when he was getting his degree to be a professor, he was talking to his professor, and he was telling him that he needs to get out of Louisiana because it's gonna go downhill for a lot of the black people living there. And unfortunately, he doesn't leave, and that causes a lot of conflicts and struggles that he has. And one of the reasons why he doesn't move is because he wants to get married to his girlfriend, and she's in the middle of a divorce, and that's kind of a conflict on its own. And she doesn't want to leave because she wants the kids to be raised there. And every time they talk, he's just like, "Are you sure you don't want to leave? Come on, we need to go." And she's like, "Nah, I feel like staying here." And then another reason is that since he's basically the only educated black person there, a lot of people are really dependent on him. And his aunt, she doesn't want him to leave at all. She's like, I'm single and I'm old, and I need a man to take care of me." And that causes another bunch of conflicts because she's pretty religious and he's not. He decides to leave his church a while ago, and that causes a lot of conflicts with him and the reverend, and they fight a lot. And then another conflict that he has to face is racism. Since he is kind of the only educated black person there, a lot of white people, they don't really like him because they feel threatened by him. And the main conflict is trying to convince a man that he's still a man. And by that, there's a little story behind that. And basically, there's a guy, his name is Jefferson, and he's hanging out with his friends. And his friends are really drunk, and they decide to go get some more alcohol. So they go to a convenience store, and they go in, they demand beer, and then when they don't get it, they pull out guns. And then the clerk, scared, he pulls out his own gun. And there's a shoot off, 3 people are dead, and Jefferson's there just shocked, he doesn't know what to do. So to calm his nerves a bit, he's really scared, so he just gets some wine and he starts drinking. And he's pretty poor too, so he sees money in the cash register, and he's like, I need some of that. So he takes it, and as he's walking out, the worst thing that can ever happen was 2 people walk in. And so it's a black guy with, and it's pretty racist during the time, with alcohol in his hand, money stuffed in his pockets, and 3 dead people. So it doesn't look really good for him. And so they take him to court, and in court, the judge says he doesn't deserve to be called a man because he's a hog. That's the only thing a hog would do, something so evil like that. That really gets to him, it affects him, it breaks him down. When he's in prison, all he does is he stares at a wall, he doesn't eat, and he's just he just doesn't talk. And it gets his aunt, it gets Jefferson's mom really upset too. She's like, I don't want him going out like a hog. So it's it's Grant's job to convince him that he's still a man. And to find out what they do to him, you have to just read the book. And I do recommend reading this book. It's pretty easy. I don't like reading, so when I did read this, the pages flew by. And thank you.